Lions TV, full-time analysis video. Sheffield United 2, Millwall 0 last night from Bramall Lane. Emotions were running high last night. My full-time post, I stand by most of my comments. A couple of people didn't like the interview that went out directly after from Kieran. It's a tough one now. I woke up, to be honest with you, I woke up to a lot of hate this morning for the first time in a long time, and it don't feel good. People digging me out for some reasons, others just stupid reasons like you've only been going a year. You didn't know who I was before. Now you all know who I am. That's why I was always going, but you just didn't know, you wasn't observant to who I was before. And it's like fucking saying a 15-year-old girl would say to another one that I've always gone Mill since I was 6 years old, and it's just, to even bring up and entertain it is just pointless. Moving on to Harris. Now listen, people again misinterpret what I'm saying or not listening. I have never once said Neil Harris is a Neil Harris is shit. Harris out. I've never said that. If you listen back, I've always said I don't agree with his tactics, but I believe Neil Harris is the man for the job. And the reason behind that is that we all know he's Millwall through and through. People say to me, "Who else would you get in?" Oh, fuck no, I don't know who else I'd get in. I don't want him to go. I want Harris to succeed in his job, as we all do as Millwall fans. But the problem we've got is his tactics aren't fantastic. I've been saying this for a long time, even when he was doing well. I don't enjoy watching the team play. We grind results out, and people keep on me about this 17-game unbeaten run. We've won 5 league games out of 15 this year. In 2017, not this season, sorry, this year, we've won 5 out of 15 league games. And I personally don't think it's good enough. Now, what I've said is, Harris, motivational-wise, crowd-wise, he's got us all on side, and he is the man to lead us forward, I believe that. But he needs help. He needs help tactically. Dave Liven was a yes man, and he's not the man to help us. What I would like Harris to say is at the end of the season, when we don't make the playoffs, because I strongly believe we're not going to now, I would like him to say, I'm still learning my trade, I'm Millwall through and through. What I need now, I've made some bad decisions on signings, I need to regroup the team in the summer, give me another year, we'll push for promotion, we'll change our tactics, we'll knock the ball about on the floor, and we'll have a right good go next season. And people will respect and completely accept that, me included. The issue isn't Harris in, Harris out. The issue is the tactics for me. The long ball for me never works. Even when we've been 17 games unbeaten, I don't think we've been playing well. And, it is causing conflict between the fans now. There was nearly a tear-up last night. There was one nearly at Swindon on Saturday. And ultimately, we're all pushing towards the same thing. We want the best for our football club. But, in my opinion, again, we can't keep following it blindly. It isn't working. And the players seem out of steam. Whether that's the cup run or for whichever reason. The only 2 players I feel could take anything out of the game last night is Byron Webster and Jed Wallace. And yeah, Jed gave the ball away a good few times. He did. But that's because he's the only one who's trying to unlock the defences. He's the only one who's got the confidence to play that killer ball. Everyone else will just pass it backwards and sideways. And that's why Jed, when he makes a mistake, it's showing that more because he's trying to unlock the door for us. Again, I stand by most of my full-time posts. Looking it back, what you understand is we're all travelling up and down the country, and yes, I make money out of my channel. There's no disguising that. I've never denied it. But I could have took the money from Lions TV and gone, thank you very fucking much. I'll only go to the home games and I'll put out Lions Lounge once a week, or I'll put out a fucking history video. That's not me. I've always gone and always will, and I love the club. And people say, "Oh, you're getting paid for it, it's your job." I'll be there whether it was or it wasn't. It's not. That's not the issue. I've spent a lot more than I've had back. Look, put it that way. But last night, I can't. We all love Harris, and even some people don't. You cannot defend a decision that was made to play Jordan Archer. Jordan Archer limps his way through Rochdale. In the last 3 games, Berry excluded, he's cost us. He's cost us through 2 mistakes at Rochdale where he can't run. And I've got footage of him, he can't run at Rochdale. Now, if you put any sort of sports person into a situation of a match when they're injured, it's fucking madness. It's ludicrous. You cannot do it. You just can't do that. Football's a business. You can't put an injured sportsman into a game, in a business, in a sports situation. You can't do it. It's just fucking basic common sense. Having said that, I want to put this to bed tonight and let's fucking move on. We were at home to Scunthorpe on Saturday. I'll be straight with you, I don't think we can make the playoffs. But I hope I'm fucking wrong, and I'll be there cheering the team on. And I hope some people that give me some of the shit over the last 24 hours will be there too, but I know a lot of you won't. We've got to get down to the den and support this club. We've got to give it one last push now towards the playoffs, whether we make it or whether we don't. Harris got manager of the month last month, fair play to him. And we've got to dig in now, we've got to stand together, because even some of my closest friends now, people I respect a lot, they've had a go at me today. But I can't stand there at the end of a game 90 minutes ago. Well, that was all right. Try better next week. We've got to get this sorted one way or the other. We've all got to get down to the den. We've got to dig in and we've got to unite as only Millwall fans can. And we've got to get behind the team now for the next 6 games. Even if you don't believe in Harris, even if we don't believe you believe we can get to the playoffs, and we've got to fucking give Scunthorpe absolute shit on Saturday. We've got to stick together. We've got to be as one. I'll see you down then Saturday. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.